What's up, Kansas City fans and possibly future fans? Today we're talking about the top neighborhoods where home values are absolutely skyrocketing, and think of it like your local burger joint suddenly gets a fancy award, prices go up, lines get longer, and you're either celebrating or grumbling about the wait. I'm here to help you be on the celebrating side of things. Ready to find out which areas are turning real estate into absolute gold mines? Without further ado, let's dive on in. If you're wondering who the heck am I and why should I listen to you, I'm Big Mike. I'm a local Kansas City real estate agent specializing here in the Kansas City Northland area. And whether you're looking to make a move in 9 or 90 days, I'd love to help you and your family make your real next move. But without further ado, let's dive into the actual part of the video. First, let's talk about appreciation and what it actually means in real estate. It's the rise in a home's value over time, kind of like your home hitting a growth spurt in some manners in the Northland. Certain spots have been seeing leaps of 8 to 12% year over year, and that's like playing your favorite game on easy mode, stacking up high scores just by living there. And this data usually comes from the MLS reports, housing websites, and sometimes that super savvy neighbor who's always quoting market stats at the local block party. Whichever source you trust, you'll notice a pattern. Areas with strong job growth and tight inventory tend to shoot up in value like confetti in a party cannon. Buyers, this is absolutely great news if you're looking for fast equity. Sellers, you might be grinning from ear to ear at the thought of your property's value absolutely ballooning, but keep in mind, if an area's been on the rapid climb for a while, it could eventually level off. No bubble burst predictions here, just healthy caution to stay informed. Now, why is Kansas City in a state of real estate bliss? First off, the job growth here is insane. Whenever a new employer sets up a shop or a current one expands, more people flock to the area for solid work opportunities. More people equals more housing demand equals a nice boost in property values. Then there's the infrastructure. Improvements in highways or new commercial developments act like absolute magnets. When convenience goes up, like being close to major interstates, shops, restaurants, prices tend to follow, and nobody wants a 45-minute trek to buy groceries. A neighborhood with easy access to daily essentials is absolutely prime appreciation territory. And now don't forget about school districts. Families often pay a premium just to land in a top-rated area. If a neighborhood also has parks, community centers, and a lower crime rate, it's like a jackpot for high demand. Put those pieces together and you've got yourself an appreciation powerhouse. Now, why does this all matter to a buyer or a seller? Well, buyers, if you jump into a neighborhood with climbing prices, you can wake up to a couple years later with some extra equity. Kind of like finding an extra dessert in your fridge when you forgot you even bought it. It's a sweet surprise. Sellers, if your home is one of those in these hot zones, you can list confidently. Just don't get too aggressive or you might scare off buyers who are already dealing with possible interest rate hikes. A well-priced home in a top appreciation spot can sometimes trigger a mini bidding war even in today's time. And if you're an investor, the math is pretty simple. Rising values can mean stronger returns, but also stiffer competition. Stay on your toes, do the research, and you can snag a property that doubles as both a place to rent out and a future equity treasure chest. Now, 3 neighborhoods I really absolutely love. The first one is actually the Shoal area, and it's an area that's been turning heads left and right for years now. Once folks realize it has modern builds, convenient highway access, and thriving shopping centers that's only getting bigger, the cat was absolutely out of the bag. Now it's one of the Northland's go-to destinations for people wanting that suburban life with a side of city perks. Developers have been crazy busy creating a variety of subdivisions, many with amenities like golf courses, pools, and walking trails. It's basically a self-contained mini city, and with all of that convenience and sparkle is a big reason values are just climbing over there. People love move-in ready communities where everything from groceries to gas is just within a short drive. And if you're a potential buyer, be prepared for homes to disappear as fast as your favorite snack at a family cookout. The moment the property hits the market in Shoal Creek, showings start back to back. Speed and solid financing could be your best friends here, so do not be messing around. Number 2 is Parkville, and it's the poster child for charm. Historic downtown, scenic river views, a vibrant main street with local shops and eateries. What's absolutely not to love? It's no wonder the area sees consistent appreciation as people can't resist that combination of small town feel with easy access to the highway. Parkville also benefits from strong schools, which is a major draw for families. There are gorgeous neighborhoods with mature trees, big lots, and a sense of community pride that's practically tangible. And yes, there are also upscale golf communities for those craving a bit more luxury. Prices here aren't cheap though, but if you can swing it, it's often worth the investment. High demand plus limited inventory equals a potent recipe for continued value growth. Just budget in those property taxes. Lovely neighborhoods often come with a slightly heftier bill to keep everything looking tip-top. Now the next one we're actually going to be grouping in a little bit. So it's the Liberty and Kearney corridor, and if you're familiar with the area, you know what I'm talking about. So a corridor known for its family-friendly vibe, strong school districts, and a new commercial developments going through and through. Think larger lots, well-kept neighborhoods, and a sense that your neighbors actually talk to each other. Liberty especially is seeing a surge with new retailers, dining options that cut down on the dreaded long drive to grab dinner. Kearney, on the other hand, offers a slightly more country feel without sacrificing convenience. Both areas have that sweet spot of city access plus the suburban calm. So if you're looking to buy here or there, keep an eye out for up-and-coming subdivisions. Getting in before the next wave of development could be your ticket to impressive equity gains. The area's growth looks absolutely steady, so it's worth exploring if you value space, community spirit, and a healthy dose of that small-town vibe in either of those cities. How can you capitalize on high appreciation neighborhoods? Well, you need to have a strategy, and if you're a buyer targeting these areas, step one is getting your finances in order. Strong loan pre-approvals or even a larger down payment can set you apart in a sea of multiple offers. Be ready to move quickly too. Homes can receive offers within hours of listing. Also, consider an escalation clause if you're serious about a property. That said, set a ceiling so you don't actually blow your budget. Nobody wants to sign up for a monthly mortgage that leaves zero room for going out or enjoying your new neighborhood. Finally, be open to minor compromises. If you want the absolute perfect house in a hot zone, you might wait forever. Sometimes good enough in the right location outperforms a dream house in a slower growing spot. Keep your eyes on the future appreciation always. Some selling strategy. Sellers, you're in a very sweet spot in anywhere up here, but don't let success go to your head. Overpricing can turn off potential buyers who have already factored in rising mortgage rates. Aim for a realistic listing price that reflects market conditions. Let the demand do the work for you. Make your home shine with basic staging and minor upgrades. Even a fresh coat of paint or updated lighting can bump your final sales price significantly. High appreciation neighborhoods come with high buyer expectations, so show them why your place is worth every penny that you're asking for. Be ready to handle multiple offers. Stay organized. Communicate with your agent and watch out for appraisal contingencies. Sometimes the highest offer isn't the best if the buyer can't cover an appraisal gap. A well-rounded offer with strong financing can be way more reliable. Now to my investor friends out there, if you're an investor, these neighborhoods might sound like a dream come true for you. Just be prepared to pay a premium for the property. That might reduce your immediate cash flow since you're buying at a higher price, but the payoff in equity growth can be substantial over time. Real demand also tends to be robust in high appreciation areas. Thanks to good schools and convenient amenities, this means you can keep vacancy low and possibly command above average rent, a double win. Stable cash flow plus property value that ticks in the upward direction. Keep an eye out on market signals. If a neighborhood's already gone up 40% in 2 years, it may level out soon. Don't rely on hype. Do your homework, check local economic trends, and make sure your investment aligns with a solid long-term plan. And there you have it, the neighborhoods in Kansas City Northland where home values are climbing faster than a toddler who just discovered stairs. If you're already itching to explore one of these areas or you're thinking of selling and want to maximize your return, let me know. I've got the local insights to help you crush it in this market or any other possible market. I've done the research, I've educated myself. Selling houses is a science. It's not sticking a sign in the yard and talk to you at closing. Drop a comment with any questions or shoot me a message if you're ready to take it to the next step. As always, I'm just reminding you, I'm Big Mike. Find me on Google, find me on Instagram, find me anywhere social media is present. I'd love to help you and your family make your next move, and I promise, I got you for life. But until that time happens, peace.